Well, hello again, everyone. It's your man Cowboy Star, and I'd like to thank you all for watching, commenting, and I'd like to also remind you to be sure and subscribe. Hit the big red subscribe button, that helps the channel out. And thank all of those of you that have already done so. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Cowboys having this rookie mini camp the last few days. Some of our standout draft picks have really been shining in this training camp. Tyler Smith has been practicing at guard at this camp, and it looks like he's been playing guard his whole life, is what the word is out there. He's really been doing a good job. As you know, he was drafted as a tackle, but they're going to use him at left guard this year uh, because we still have Tyron Smith at left guard, our left tackle. Um, our wide receiver that we selected, I believe it was in the third round, Jalen Tolbert, has been a standout in this camp. Uh, what I like about Tolbert, excuse me, Tolbert, he's got size and he's got speed and he's got length. He's got long arms. And he catches the ball with his hands. He doesn't catch it with his body, which is a good trait to have. He's got speed. He's good. He's going to be a good receiver. I'm hoping they use him on punt returns, maybe kickoff returns too. We'll have to wait and see on that though. Uh, our top defensive pick, Sam Williams, was out on the field and he was doing some good things out there too. He's got the body type of Parsons there, and they're projecting him to be a really good addition to the defense. Dan Quinn has got some things in mind for Sam Williams. Trust me on that. I think he was the one that wanted to draft him in the first place. Big John Ridgeway is the other player that's been standing out. He is a big old guy. He's really got a lot of size. I think he's going to help us tremendously on that defensive line. So uh, keep your eyes peeled on John Ridgeway. In other news, the Cowboys have been talking about taking C.D. Lamb off of punt returns. But they still have to figure out who's going to do the punt returns in his place if they do decide to do that. C.D. Lamb will be asked to do so much more on offense now that Amari Cooper's gone. So they're going to really want to take him off of there, not only for injury reasons, but he's going to be busy doing a lot of other things in the offense. So he's probably going to get a lot more catches and a lot more playing time. So they don't want him to be on the punt returns anymore. But who can do it if he doesn't do it? I think Trevon Diggs might be a good candidate. Not sure if James Washington, the wide receiver that we picked up from Pittsburgh, has ever done punt returns, but he looks like he might have a little speed, and perhaps they'll try him. Uh, Maybe even Boss Man Fat. Kelvin Joseph might be a good one if he can even play. Will remains to be seen. That's the next topic, in fact, that I was going to bring up. Uh, could Boss Man Fat be scared straight? He was involved in the incident where he was riding with a guy that ended up shooting and killing somebody a couple of months back. And Mike McCarthy says that the Cowboys have dug deep into this incident about Boss Man Fat, and they believe him, and they're content to think that he didn't really have anything to do with the shooting part. He was not carrying a weapon, or don't see any wrongdoing that he was really doing other than riding with the person. To me, that's bad enough right there. He's lucky if he doesn't get suspended, and I'm got a feeling he's going to be suspended for a few games this year, if not the whole season. Will remains to be seen. But the officials, the authorities, are still delving into this case, and Boss Man Fat's not out of the woods yet. So don't get your hopes up on Boss Man Fat. He also said that he's had a productive off season though, and he's been working out at the Star just about every day. So could be that this is what Boss Man Fat needed to get his life turned around and quit hanging around with the wrong people. So he has potential, and I'd like to see him do something this year if he can play. Now, Jerry Jones' team was evaluated as far as worth, and the team is worth $10 billion. If Jerry Jones was going to sell the team today, the team would be worth at least $10 billion, not million, billion. So, but he also added that he's never going to sell the team. So, after Jerry, he's almost 80 years old. When he decides to hang it up or step back, there's Stephen Jones and the kids that are there. Jerry Jr. and his daughter. They're all going to run the show until they get too old. And then you got the grandkids. So this Jones crew is not going away, folks. So I'm telling you, he ain't selling the team. So if you're thinking that one day the Cowboys are going to get this mystical owner that's going to take us to the Super Bowl, it ain't going to happen as long as Jerry Jones is alive. So there's also been some talk about another Dallas franchise coming to the NFL. I just don't see Jerry letting that happen. He's not going to let none of his money go toward another team. So I wouldn't put too much stock in that. But the old saying goes, the rich keep getting richer, guys. The rich keep getting richer, it seems, and that's one Jerry Jones. That's all I got for today. Cowboy Star.